you can see Caleb's not with me today. Oh, wait a minute.
Who?
Huh?
I think I'm Caleb.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh. Yes, we are dressed fancy. Fancy like Applebee's, as NASCAR would say on a commercial.
Fancy like Applebee's.
Anyway, we're headed to church in like...
An hour.
Yeah, an hour. So, I'm the song leader there, so...
I'm a sound guy.
He's a sound guy. Which is weird, because I run the camera here while you sing the intro.
That'd be fine.
No. But anyway, let's talk about Daytona. Daytona just got over like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, of course, it started a day ago. So,
A long weekend.
I didn't think that even at start the race, to be quite honest. I didn't think they'd get it in at all. And then, anyway, what happened, happened. So,
Yeah. It's been a long weekend.
All right, let's do the intro. Can it start?
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, welcome to Shifting Gears.
Have 5 different gears we're going to go through. 5 different topics we're going to talk about. Let's go ahead and get to the first one.
All right, shifting into first gear, I want to talk about the Xfinity race a little bit here. Because I've heard a lot of people say, man, that was a good race. That was such a good race. And I agree.
It was a good race.
I agree. Here's my question, though. The same people that think that Xfinity race is a good race don't think that the 2020 Busch Clash was a good race. How come? What's the difference?
I can't.
If you're one of those people, I want you to tell me the difference. Because here's the thing. I've been saying for years now that the 2020 Busch Clash, although it would have been messy, was a good race. Because they were on edge. And it's an exhibition race. No points whatsoever. What are they supposed to do? Just be like, no, it's okay. I'll finish 16th out of 16 cars. No, they're going to try. And they were on edge. And there's a lot of wrecks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then just look up that race. It's only like an hour long. Yeah. And there was also like, or there was an hour long up until 2 to go. Then it was about an hour and a half long after that. And there's only 6 cars running. And Eric Jones won the race with his hood so far up. I'm not sure how he saw. So, but I thought it was a good race.
Yeah.
But Xfinity race, I thought it was a great race too. Is it just because Eric Jones... It was a Toyota. Toyotas are hated for some reason, and Jeremy Clements is an underdog. Is that the difference?
I don't know.
Because I think that's what NASCAR fans, it makes a difference.
I think so. It makes a big difference for some people.
But anyway, I have to look at the race overall, and I thought it was a pretty good race. Yeah. It was a little messy, but it's also people that are learning.
It was fun.
It was just all around fun.
Yeah, it was a late race, and the late races are always fun to watch. Fun to stay up and watch those races. I had a good time watching it.
Yeah.
So.
Fun to play with, not to eat. Exactly. Says.
Yeah, that's true. What?
I don't know. Anyway.
All right, shifting in the second gear, the rain issues today.
Yes. So, specifically, a lot of people on Twitter are mad because for some reason NASCAR doesn't control the weather.
Yeah,
I guess that's why they're mad.
Yeah.
They're like, it's raining. It was raining a lap beforehand. Well, you can clearly look on the onboards. Yeah. It was not. I saw a video.
It started raining as they're basically getting into the tri-oval. It started raining on the first corner.
Yeah.
That's not enough time to do anything.
There's not enough time to do anything at all. Now, you can see there, I did see a fan video on Twitter, because this is what people are going to point out. So I want to talk about this, where it's clearly raining a lot beforehand. But it was literally just contained in the stands, for one. That's point number one there. And because it wasn't on the track, you can tell that on the onboard cameras. It wasn't. I mean, maybe if they were on the backstretch and it started getting to the track, maybe I could see that. But also the NASCAR executives and everything, they're not up outside. They're in an air-conditioned room, looking at all the weather stuff they have and making sure it doesn't get there. It's going to take a little bit of time before it gets to the word to them that, hey, it is raining on the track.
Yeah.
And it was raining in turn 1 lightly at the beginning of the race, and it didn't affect the cars at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they're like, oh, it's raining. And they push the button real quick. Sorry, I just killed that guy. But
He's good.
anyway, it's not like they can do that. It takes some time. We're all human. We're not machines. It's not just going to be like, as soon as they feel a drop of rain, the caution lights will go off. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So
I think there's nothing different they could have done. Really nothing.
However,
it happened so quick that.
However, I just thought of that. Something does have to kind of get better, because they can't have that happen all the time. Although I do think it's a fluke thing when that does happen.
Rare.
But maybe they should have caution lights that when the soon it gets wet enough, they'll just automatically kick them on, and they'll know that that's a caution for rain.
Is that a thing they could? Is that like?
I don't know, but I'm trademarking it here. It's my idea.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
I want to be rich, darn it.
Yeah.
No, but there's nothing they could do. That's just a simple matter of fact. It's just one of those fluke
they
things.
have now, they can't do anything.
Yeah, they just can't. Okay, they can't. They're going 45 seconds around a 2.5 mile racetrack, and it could literally be raining in turn 1 like it was, and 100 yards later be sunny. So you just don't know. You don't know until sometimes it gets too late, and so it's just one of those fluke things. But part 2 of this is
should they have continued the race after it started raining?
I think this. I don't care how messy it is. If NASCAR can restart a race, I think they should.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They shouldn't just be like, because here's the thing. If I was officiating, I'll be quite honest with you, I would have been like, let's just call it. That was kind of messy, and there's some people that are mad. Let's just call it and say we made a mistake and go on. But the thing is, they shouldn't do that. They need to be consistent. And if they saw a window, which there obviously was a window because they got it in, they should try, and they should try to get it in for the fans, for the people that are there especially.
People spend a lot of money to get those tickets. Mm-hmm. And they already had to push it back a day. Mm-hmm. And for it to end early, I'd be mad if I was a fan. I wasted my money today. It was a good race, maybe before the rain, whatever. But if it ended, I'd been mad either way. We didn't even see the finish, the actual finish of the race.
Yep.
So I'd been mad. I think it was a good call to try.
I do think it was good on NASCAR that a whole lot of nada happened after that.
Yeah.
Because if they would have kept wrecking more cars and one would have flipped or it would have been a bad wreck, I think there would have been some more outrage on Twitter, although that's not NASCAR's fault.
Yeah.
But I do think it worked out in NASCAR's favor there. But sorry, there's a bug that keeps landing on my nose.
That's okay.
So anyway,
I forgive you.
Yeah. You forgive me?
No.
I forgive that bug. Shifting into third gear, Austin Dillon wins the race.
Yes, it's an upset win, I guess you could say.
That is the 16th different winner, and if Kurt Busch wouldn't have got hurt and wouldn't have pulled his playoff waiver, that would be all 16 guys in the playoffs was because of a win.
Yep.
Ryan Blaney is the sole person who gets in based off of points, and even he won the All-Star race. So
yeah, it's true. And barely, though. I mean, 3 points. 3 points. 3 positions on track.
You got to hate it for Martin Truex Jr., and you got to hate it for Kurt Busch being like, well, maybe I should have just did that. Because he probably pulled his playoff waiver because of the Toyota of Martin Truex Jr., but he didn't. But Austin Dillon wins. It's funny. We got of course, we work at a school, and there's a kid at the school. He told me, Carter, I think Austin Dillon's probably pretty close to winning another race, and he's good at Daytona. So I got to tell him that when I see him tomorrow. Yeah, he called it. He predicted it.
Shout out to you, Carter, if you ever watch this video.
He's been trying to find our YouTube for a couple months now. So maybe he'll find it eventually, and he'll see this video. And hey, shout out to you. You predicted it right.
There you go, buddy.
But he's a Kyle Busch fan, so we don't like to talk about him too much. Anyway. So, yeah, Austin wins. We're going into the playoffs next week. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun.
I don't think he makes past the first round, but
yeah. You never know.
That's just me.
Never know, but I agree. Anyway.
I think Martin Truex Jr. deserved that spot more than he did, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to shift in the fourth gear, but we kind of already did that. We kind of combined that with the third gear of Austin Dillon.
Yeah, fourth gear was going to be Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr.
We kind of combined those. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump into fifth gear.
Yep.
The race overall.
Thought it was a great race. I've said it several times. I love super speedway racing with a passion.
Yes, absolutely.
One of these days, I'll hope to be able to go to a super speedway race. I've been to Daytona twice, but they've never been racing that weekend for some reason. I just went there to tour the track when I was in Florida. So, But hopefully one of these days we'll time it out right. I can go to Florida and there'll be a race going on. And so, but it's my favorite kind of racing. And people will say it's just all luck and no skill. There is skill involved, and yes, you do have to be lucky too. But I like that. I like the fact that anybody can win.
Yeah,
and if you watch, what's the excitement of a race? If you look at it and be like, okay, that car and maybe that car can win. And that's about it. You're talking about an ARCA race there. That's what you need to watch. So I like Daytona races.
Yeah.
And so
it's fun. It's exciting. There's always on edge. Just always cars just pushing, bumping and banging. It's like it makes me anxious watching it. It gets me more into it because I'm like, man, they can wreck literally any second.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't, and it's like I'm impressed. Sometimes they do, and it's like sweet. That's kind of cool. You know.
Yeah.
It's a good wreck.
Your driver could be leading on the white flag, coming to the checkered flag, and be upside down on fire by the time they get to the checkered flag. You literally have no idea what's going on, and that is what I like about super speedway racing.
Yep.
Obviously, you need to make sure they're safe.
Yep.
But it's just the best form of racing, and that's what makes NASCAR the best sport. So
yes. So my percentage for the race overall is I would probably give it a 90. It was really good. Could have been better. The rain really does. Wish it wouldn't have rained at all, and everybody just got the whole race in, or whatever, because it's just the way it happened. There wasn't many cars at the end. It wasn't the best of finishes, you know. There's a little bit of room, but still, I love Daytona, so I'm going to give it a 90.
Yeah. My percentage, if you take the rain away and that little mishap with the rain on the track where everybody wrecked, it was really, really, really good race. But I do have a dock of points because it did rain a lot. It did get pushed back, and it was a little messy, but sometimes that's nice. So I think I agree with Caleb, but I can't agree with Caleb because he's my brother. So I'm going to give it a 90.1%. So that's my percentage on there. And I think it's a really good race. The thing I like about the schedule with Daytona being the regular season finale, because I said before, I wish it'd go back to 4th of July weekend because 4th of July does not feel like 4th of July anymore. We used to do is side note, and I might cut this off if the video's too long, but our town used to do a Raymond celebration, Raymond, Illinois celebration, 4th of July, and then you get done with that watching the fireworks, you come home and you watch a Daytona race at night under the lights, and it'd be awesome. Now they moved the Raymond celebration till September. And then the Daytona race moved to August. So 4th of July comes around,
messed up.
and we're just like, oh,
there's nothing going on.
Another day.
Yeah.
But anyway, I forgot what I was saying.
I don't know. Either way, it was a good race.
Oh, the thing I like
there you go.
the Daytona being at the regular season finale is that my other favorite track, Talladega, only a month away.
Yeah, that's true.
So just a few more races, and we'll have another super speedway race, and that's pretty
Last
cool.
one of the year.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Well, next week's Darlington. Denny Hamlin calling it.
Denny Hamlin's going to win?
Yep.
It's the start of the playoff. I hope he does it because I want him to be one of the first people in the
I know,
too.
but that's okay.
But,
I just got a feeling he's good there. So
Chase Elliott has been flirting with a Darlington win forever. I say this is his year, not because I'm a Chase Elliott fan, because I am, and I am a little biased, I understand, but because he has almost won a Darlington race like 2 or 3 times now. First time he ever went to that racetrack is in the Cups Nationwide Series. Won the race as a rookie. I think he gets it done this week. We'll see.
I think it's Hamlin or Larson.
All right.
So there you go.
You heard it from me first. Chase Elliott wins, and you heard it from Caleb. He's wrong.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, if you like the video, subscribe. Please subscribe. It helps us out a lot.
Yep.
Comment. We had a lot of views, a couple comments in the last video. Appreciate it. We always love reading them, seeing all that. So anyway, if you like it, subscribe, comment, and let us know if we can do anything better.
Hey, I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week too.
So, Mike. See you later, Mike.
Bye, Mike.